Hello everyone, I'm GK and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. Today, we are going to be working on the ranked ladder just a little bit more. We're going to get up there and we're going to be playing Rakdos. Rakdos Aggro. It's kind of a lower to the ground version of Rakdos. So this version, it has 4 Gutter Bones, 2 Vicious Conquistador. I should be highlighting these. 4 Fanatical Firebrand, 3 Carnival Carnage. Some lists aren't playing it, some are. I'm not sure, but I wanted to at least try it as a 3 of. I've killed Landmore Elves against the mono white decks. It kills creatures, and then against Turbo Fog and Control, it has Carnage too. So I just kind of like it. So it's a 3 of. 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Rick's Mighty Reveler. I love me some Bedlam Reveler. It's all I play Mardu Pyromancer and Standard all the time. But excuse me, sorry. Fireblade Artist. 4 Skewer of the Critics, 4 Judith, 4 Spawn of Mayhem. And then we're running 23 lands with 4 Dragon Skull, 4 Blood Crypt, 7 Mountains, 8 Schwamps. So, we're going to try out the ladder. If there are other decks that you would like me to play, by all means, let me know. I will build them. I do videos every day, so I have plenty of decks that I am able to play. So let me know. And if you enjoy this content, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. But we're going against X-Swatch. X-Swatch going... No, doesn't work. Doesn't work. We are not looking too shabby right off the top, right off the beginning. So double swamp. Unfortunately, we can't keep this. If that was a mountain, that would be... This hand would be... I would be quite excited about this hand, to be honest. But that's okay. We're going to mulligan. We're on the draw, so... We'll see how it goes. We have tons of 1-drops in this deck. We have the 3 Carnivals, the 2 Conquistadors, the 4 Fanatical Firebrands. They are also mulliganing though. And this hand seems better. I like this. We got the Mixed Mighty Reveler to draw some more cards. We'll keep that Fireblade. Fireblade Artist has been extremely good. I have loved it. One card that I'm not playing in this deck, which I probably should, and I would give it a try yourselves. Okay, unfortunately, that has to go. That has to go. You're going to make a lot of tokens, and it's going to make my life just basically difficult. But the Goblin that makes another 1/1 Goblin Investigator, something like that, which is good with Fireblade Artist, and then it's also good with... It's good with Judith, too. So that's a card that you should try. The list that I found didn't have Carnivals, so I shaved those to run some Carnivals. Again, could be just a mistake. So give it a try if that's what you're interested in doing. I feel like the Fireblade Artist, though, has to stay. So we'll play that tapped. We're playing against the Esper, a mid-range deck that we played on video a few days ago. A Thief of Sanity. A Thief of Sanity. You be thieving my sanity. I don't like it. Okay, so let's go. We'll play our Dragon Skull Summit. We'll play another one of these guys. And we're gonna get in there. If he wants to block, that's fine. If not, we're gonna Skewer the Critics that thing so hard. So, okay. So, Skewer of the Critics. We will Spectacle this, target that. So, I feel if they had the 4-drop, well, no, it has haste anyways, so do we just keep it or do we play it? So, I'm thinking if they have the card that makes you discard and they gain 3 life, then I should keep the Fanatical Firebrand, but I feel like they would have cast it that turn instead of the Thief of Sanity. So, I think we're going to go ahead and just risk it, and we'll play it, and I'm just praying to God that they don't have it, because this Rick's Mighty Reveler is going to is basically going to go to town. Lyra, though, on the other hand, is going to mess us up. Okay, let's sacrifice. We don't even really have anything, so we're gonna sacrifice that guy. 2 damage. We'll decline you. We got a Lightning Strike, which is kind of awkward because I want to keep this Lightning Strike. You have First Strike, which is miserable. So, we're going to go ahead and just pass the turn. We'll do this Lightning Strike at end step. We got to find a way to get this. Maybe we keep the Lightning Strike and hope to draw I don't know, we hope to draw like another a skewer or something. Mortify. Mortify will resolve. So let's hope that we draw a removal spell. That's what we're hoping for this turn. A Fanatical Firebrand, not necessarily what we were hoping for. Shoot. Okay. I feel like I actually just messed this turn up. I should have played the Fanatical Firebrand. But we'll go ahead and play it now. That was a mistake. I just clicked too fast. That was my bad. But he's gonna win this race so freaking hard. Like, even if that Fanatical Firebrand dealt damage, I just don't know if it's gonna matter unless we draw a skewer. So we'll put something at end step just in case. I don't even want to cast this Lightning Strike though, because we need to draw like another burn spell, a skewer or something. Hostage Taker. Okay. So they're going to steal the Fanatical Firebrand. They are targeting that. So this is rough because I'm not sure. Do we want to Lightning Strike the Hostage Taker and then play the Rix? I think that's the correct play. We'll draw 3 cards. And then we need to hope to just draw something to be able to kill this Lyra next turn. So for these of you who don't know, Hostage Taker with the ability on the stack, you are able to kill it, and then that will allow it so you keep your creature. It won't be exiled. So okay, we will cast you. This Gutter Bones will go to the graveyard, and we need double removal spell. So that's at least, the Spawn of Mayhem is at least something. Like, it'll get us a block for a turn, but we really, really need to draw another removal spell. So bad. A Thief of Sanity. Okay, so here we go. We're going to Fanatical Firebrand. I think we'll just take the Fireblade Artist and we're going to sacrifice it and deal 2 damage. They have something though in their hands. They has something. If only I had Spawn of Mayhem 1 turn earlier. Alright, that is not it, unfortunately. Okay, so let's attack. I don't think they're gonna block, so we'll go ahead and just send these guys in. So damage. And then we will play Spawn of Mayhem. Hopefully this resolves. If it doesn't, this Lyra is just so punishing. We'll return this guy. Do they just have the removal spell? If they have the removal spell, yep, okay. Good game. Shoot! I felt like that game was going exactly how we wanted to until that Lyra came down. So that's something to keep in mind. Lyra is a big threat. Luckily, once we have access to sideboards, which once we get higher in the ranks, like the Plat and Diamond status, I'll probably start just doing 2 out of 3. That way we get access to our sideboards. Since some decks like Turbo Fog, they literally have like a 90% win, or they have like a 90% win rate. Being on the play or being first and stuff like that, because their deck it's the same thing, it's redundant, and most main decks don't have any interaction to deal with it. Okay, another Carnival. So I feel we play the Rix Madi and maybe get rid of one of these Carnivals just to try to draw a land. So we'll get rid of you. There's the land. So we can go Spawn of Mayhem next turn, or we can have Carnival plus Lightning Strike. So either way is pretty good. What you got? Okay, they draw a land. So we could go... I kind of want to get this Spawn of Mayhem out though, but it would require us to trade one of these creatures. Maybe we just go Fanatical Firebrand, kill the Merfolk Branchwalker, attack, and then we have Lightning Strike to hit something on their end step, and then next turn go Spawn. I kind of like that. So we'll go that. We'll keep applying pressure. Fanatical Firebrand is going to kill that guy. And then we're going to get in there with the fam squad. Alright, end step. So if they have the Jade Light Ranger or something, if they have Jade Light Ranger, we'll go ahead and just Carnival it. Do we want to use our Lightning Strike or do we want to use Carnival for later? We'll use the Carnival. That way we can keep this Lightning Strike for up face. Or we can kill like a Wild Growth Walker. Wild Growth Walker is going to be an extreme pain if we don't, if we're not able to deal with it. Which we're being risky right now. They could go Wild Growth Walker plus like a Merfolk Branch Walker or something, which is going to be really bad for us, but I want to get this Spawn of Mayhem out. Alright, Ravenous Chupacabra, that is also a good one. Shoot. Ravenous Chupacabra is just such a good card, it's ridiculous. Okay, do we Lightning Strike this creature, or do we keep it back? I feel like we'll just send them in. They'll block the Rix Mahdi Reveler. I would assume, unless they're not going to, that would be a really dumb choice. Trying to think of other plays. Oh, they are. Why are you blocking Gutterbones? I'm confused about that. That's not a good block in my opinion, but I'm not gonna complain. Like, we got the Ravenous Chupacabra off the board, and we still have both of our creatures. Like, you definitely should have blocked the Rix Mahdi. Okay, so they're gonna go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So options, they could have Vivian, they could go Wild Growth Walker plus Jade Light Ranger, and then we'll have the Lightning Strike, which is good for us, unless they just have nothing. Rix Mahdi Reveler is actually not a terrible draw. So we'll see if these guys get in. Vraska's Contempt on the Gutterbones. So options, we could Lightning Strike this in response and then get it back. Or we could play Rix Mahdi Reveler. And then they won't gain the 2 life either. So I think let's go ahead and try that. We'll see how this works out. So that'll deal, and then we'll go Gutterbones again and play the Gutterbones. Gutterbones is a really good card. I've been very impressed with this card. We need like Judith right off the top. Hydroid Krasis, that's a good one. So they're going to draw 2 and gain 2. Okay, so let's go ahead. And we're going to send both creatures in no matter what. So I assume, okay, yep, they definitely don't block the Gutterbones again this time. We're not hurting on life, so we're going to play that just in case we get like a Lightning Strike or something to be able to kill this Hydroid Krasis. Let's go... Actually, we could go Skewer's Face next turn, Fireblade, Fireblade. That is an option. So let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and or we could just keep the. We'll maximize. So they're at 2, and the next turn, Fireblade Artist, Fireblade Artist. Or we could have set up. We could have played the Fireblade Artist this turn, and then next turn, Skewer plus sacrifice a creature. Alright, Merfolk Branchwalker. Maybe we were supposed to keep the Skewer and just play the Fireblade Artist. I'm not sure, because then we would have gotten the 2 damage in no matter what this turn. They draw some lands. Wow, they're attacking. That is super aggressive. So, okay. You. If they have a counterspell, we just win. You. Do we see a concession? We only need to deal them 2. Cast down doesn't work. Moment of Craving would work, but we end up We ended up getting there. Nice. We beat the Sultai deck, which is a good one to beat. That deck is very, very strong. It just won the SCG. So we are 1-1 right now. We got a lightning strike. We're swimming in the value. So far in playing Ravnica Allegiance Standard, the Rakdos deck has probably been my favorite. I like Spawn of Mayhem and I like Judith a lot. They've been very fun cards. Opponent goes first. This is not a bad hand though. It's kind of a weird hand, but we have, oh my god, this is actually an interesting hand, but I don't think we mulligan. So we'll keep, our opponent is mulliganing, but yeah, I've been playing Rakdos. I have it built in paper, and that's the deck I'll be taking to F&M tonight. But it's been a pretty good deck. We're playing, okay, actually maybe we play, so pay 2 life. We're playing against the Guildgates deck, which has a lot, it has the 3 mana sweeper, so we need to keep in mind about that. But luckily we're a very fast deck. So we'll play Fanatical Firebrand. Get in there for 3. And then we're going to play you. Since we got 2 more, I just kind of want to dump them for now, especially because they could get stuck in our hand. So if our opponent wipes here, that'd be okay, but it would be unfortunate because then we're going to lose. The Judith next turn is going to be a lot worse. That's also a good card. If they have that plus the sweeper, that is extremely good. Okay. So, when it enters the battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates you control. Draw a card for each gate tapped this way. Whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Okay, so we'll play Judith. So, they might not have the sweeper, but they might have not have felt pressured enough, so they could have kept the sweeper, but I really just, oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to deal them 3. Okay, and then next turn we can go Skewer, Skewer. That will put them down to 3. They get to draw a card. Okay, so play you. Play you. Wow, that 3 actually came in handy. Like, that was perfect. So we need Lightning Strike off the top. Look at the top 4 of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So they could search for another Plaza. That would be pretty good. If they get another Plaza, that'd be really bad for us. Okay, so they're going to draw a card. Wow, that is such value. So much value. They're going to look at more. So Lightning Strike off the top wins the game. Or another Skewer. Or a Carnival. That works too. Oh, got there. 2-1. Okay. We're doing good. Carnival off the top. Yeah, discard those cards. You know, you're not even able to concede yet. You got to resolve that spell. Yeah, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it had to be that turn too because they were going to play the Angel. And that would have wrecked our day. They would have gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th? No, it's 2, right? They would have gained 10 health. Or 10 life. I don't know why I just said health. But we're 2-1. 2 more games to go. This deck has been very, very good. I like this deck a lot. I like this deck a lot. We get to go for... Oh my... Is this the exact same hand? Exact same hand, right? We had the mountain. That is interesting. I don't know what the chances are of getting 3 Skewer of the Critics in 2 hands in a row, but MK all day. And okay, so we drew a Carnival Carnage. Okay, we'll do that, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll do 1 Skewer. Maybe we do 2. Well, no, we'll keep it just in case. We want to keep at least a little removal for creatures that they could play. Thought Erasure, that'll resolve. So either you get rid of, obviously it's Skewer or Carnage, but I'm thinking maybe get rid of the Carnage. It's probably more annoying than Skewer. Like, just to discard I have the third land and potentially easily can get the fourth land, so I think Carnage is the pick. No. I mean, I'm not a professional, so it's understandable. Something good. Gutter Bones is not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this skewer still. Next turn, if they play something that blocks, we can kill it. I want to keep it around to remove creatures from the battlefield. Maybe we might have prematurely cast the first skewer, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Okay, a land would be perfect. Awesome. So the Gutter Bones, they're gonna Moment of Craving. They're gonna take 2. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just play this Carnage now. Hopefully they're packing at least a little bit of goodness. Ritual of Soot, Ritual of Soot. Very nice. Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral is another card that's been very impressive. What do we want right off the top? Judith? Or Spawn of Mayhem? Judith or Spawn of Mayhem would be perfect. A land's basically the same thing. Alright, we really need some action, though. Vraska's Tempt, that is annoying. Another land, come on! I even shaved one. A lot of us were playing 24. I thought 23 was better. Another Carnage would be cool. We'll go ahead and cast one of them. We're gonna keep the other one for, like, I don't know, something in the late game, whether or not we can, like, Spawn of Mayhem or Hydroid Crisis is bad for us. Going back up to 10. And another Swamp. Dang. Okay. Well, if we lose this game, which it looks like we're going to, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, shoot. We'll play, no. We've lost this game. 2-2. Maybe I played that game bad. I'm not sure. If we win one more, though, we'll move up to gold. Competitive... I didn't even see this. Competitive metagame challenge. I'll have to look into that. I don't know what that actually is. That must have just came in today, because I don't recognize it from yesterday. I didn't see it at all, too, with my first video. Oh, wells. Alright, so we're 2-2. We got one game left. This is a quicker video. Not bad. That's what happens when you play aggro decks. Ugh. Why can't one of these be a swamp? I feel like we have to mulligan this hand. This is... Oh my god. No, don't do this to me. Alright, that's unfortunate. Shoot. I know JH. Yes. Ugh. Man, I can't believe that. That sucks. Play Gutter Bones. We're so far down on cards. That is so unfortunate. Maybe I was supposed to keep that first hand, but my luck on this game is I would have drawn more mountains. It's usually how it goes for me. A Judith isn't terrible. So we'll play that tapped, and we're just going to hold back. We'll play the Judith next turn, and if they want to trade, we'll also kill the elf. Alright, hit a land, hit a land, hit a land, hit a land. That is not a land, you jerk. Actually, I guess the Judith is going to give +1/+0 anyways, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Another land. Unfortunate. Alright, little buddy. Get in there, Mr. Gutter Bones. Alright, they take the 3. I guess maybe we did want them to not hit a land, because then the Judith can attack if we wanted to. At least they don't have Wild Growth Walker, though. It could be worse. So now Gutter Bones is a really good attack, because if they block with the Elf, we kill the Jade Light too. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be an aggressive boy. Okay. Let's go. So first things first, attack with you. And then we're gonna go you and Spawn of Mayhem, and we're gonna hope this kind of, if they have Vraska's Contempt, that's really bad, or Choop. We'll probably get Chooped. My opponent seems to always have Ravenous Chupacabra. There's a Vraska's Contempt though. It's basically just as bad. Alright, we are... Do we want to trade? We could block the Merfolk Branchwalker. This is 2, 5, 6, 7. I think we're gonna go ahead and trade here. And then we'll kill the Landmore Elf so our Gutter Bones can get through. And if we draw like another Judith off the top or another land is just as good. Not really. They're down to 10. Ugh. Man, I feel like we are petering out so bad. We keep drawing too many lands, but obviously that mulligan was extremely, extremely bad for us. Hydroid Krasis. Everybody is playing this card. Do I need to put like the new drill bit card, the Thoughtseize guy? No to sacrifice. We draw a Skewer of the Critics. So we can cast that. And then I kind of want to keep the Gutter Bones back so it can trade with the Jadelight Ranger, and then next turn we can get it back. So we'll apply a little bit of pressure, but we are so far behind. Obviously we were down on cards in the beginning anyways. Another Hydroid Krasis. Oh my god. Stop. That one was for 4 too, so they got to draw 2 cards. God, that card is busted. Alright, so we're gonna go as planned. We'll block there. No to that, and a Fanatical Firebrand. No. That's okay. I'm playing one more. I don't care. We're at 27 minutes. Dang it. I felt we were cheated from that one anyways. So, real quick, I want to see what this is. Metagame challenge. So... You get 30 packs and 5,000 gold for 7 wins. That is an insane... Oh, but you only can get 1 loss. Oh, I think that's too risky. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Go back. Stop it. Alright, we're getting this one. We are getting this one. I don't care what anyone says. We're going to be on the play. We're going to keep our hand... And we're gonna have a good day. Nope, we're not on the play. So far, so good. But we can go Gutter Bones. Then we can go either Rick's Mighty Reveler or Vicious Conquistador. Depends on if we draw another 1-drop, maybe. And then we can go Judith, which would be amazing. No, I said we could play Judith. I don't need another Judith. So we'll cast... Yeah, we'll play Rick's Mahdi. So play you, cast Rick's Mahdi, and we'll get rid of this second Judith. Maybe. Oh, we drew another Judith. I was so confused there for a second. It happened so fast. Okay, so this screams to me that they have counter magic. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll attack. Go to damage, and then we're going to cast the Vicious Conquistador. Okay, so it is pausing, so it looks like they have counter magic. And then we're going to Lightning Strike this in response. Hopefully they don't have like a Spell Pierce or anything, but they do, which is unfortunate. But next turn, we can go Judith, and we'll be getting in for 6 damage. Or we could go Spawn of Mayhem next turn too, which I kind of like doing that. Play Spawn of Mayhem. They have Quench. So another counterspell. So this hopefully means that our Judith resolves. It's going to apply so much pressure against them. Okay, Warkite Marauder. So this is good for us. So Judith, get in there for some damages. They are going to block. So we will deal 1 damage to the Siren Storm Tamer. If they have a dive down, honestly, that's fine. I could really care less if they have dive down at this point. Opt! We're in the driver's seat, boys! Siren Storm Tamer. I'm not scared of that card. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so Fireblade Adept. Fanatical Firebrand. And get in there. Get in there. Scrumptious. Alright, we at least ended with a W. I still think this deck is pretty good. It just, I don't know, so happy. I feel like we could have won that last game if we were able to keep a decent hand. Maybe we weren't supposed to mulligan that first hand, but it could have went way bad. Like, it could have went much worse than it did good. But overall, I love Carnival Carnage. This card it feels so good. It kills elves, it kills the mono blue deck creatures, it kills the mono white creatures, it kills mono red creatures. So like, it has use there for 1 mana, and then it just has so much usage too in the late game. You draw it, your opponent tapped out playing a big creature, and they have 2 cards left, and you're just like, okay, get rid of them. Like, you don't need them anymore. Fireblade Artist is amazing. Rick's Mighty Reveler is probably my favorite card. I love that card. Spawn of Mayhem. It didn't get to shine much, but obviously it posed a threat, because anytime it hit the battlefield, they had to kill it. Like, it was always killed. Judith is busted. I don't, this card is stupid. It is so stupid. But other than that, I think the games went pretty well. I mean, 3-3 is not amazing, but we could have done a lot better. But I will take it. So, other than that, good luck at F&M tonight. Have fun. Good job. There you go. Good job before you even get your W's. But that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. If you want to see further content, by all means, send me deck lists, message, comment, deck lists. I don't care. But if you want to see further content, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I will catch you guys later. Bye.